What's up, Cubers? My name's Kenneth. Merry Christmas to you guys. This video is coming out on Christmas Day. And I want to show you guys an early Christmas present I got. And it's this really awesome metal piece, and it was given to me by my boss at work. And obviously he knows I like puzzles. And this is a really cool metal puzzle, super high quality, and it is made in the US from a company called Tuker-Jones House. And they have a whole collection of puzzles like this called the Tavern Puzzle Collection. I think it's a great name because often you would find these kind of puzzles in taverns and inns all across the United States. They were kind of originally made by like blacksmiths that were kind of just trying to practice and come up with interesting puzzles. So anyway, this is a really cool puzzle. I'm going to show you guys, show it to you in a little more detail. So basically when you first get it, it comes apart like this. And the object of the puzzle is to remove this ring in the middle, and somehow you got to move it around and get it to come out. And I found it to be extremely challenging. It took me 4 hours maybe to solve it. And it was very difficult, and there were a lot of kind of dead ends. And basically there were things that the way I thought the puzzle would come apart, I was trying to make that happen. And I was just going down that dead end, and I was just trying. And of course, when you get into situations like that, you have to step back and think, that just isn't working. So there must be something else. And you have to try to figure out what that something else is. Anyway, it was really fun, really challenging, and I was able to solve it. So I'm going to show you guys how I solve it. And if you don't want to see the solution, that's fine. You guys can skip past the spoiler, and you guys can move on. So anyway, let me show you guys how to solve it. So when solving the puzzle, I kind of broke it down into three main pieces. We have at the very top, this smaller horseshoe with a notch in it. Then we have a large horseshoe here. And then at the bottom, we have the long piece with the ring connected to it. So basically, we're going to hold it like this with the top small horseshoe with the notch in it on the top with the notch pointing to the right. And the goal is to get the long piece inside of this top kind of horseshoe. Then we can untangle it from this horseshoe. Then we can pull the notch back, or the long piece, out of this top horseshoe, and it'll come apart. So first we want to get the long piece inside of this horseshoe. And the way we can do that is we can come up through the left ring like that and have the big horseshoe go towards the right. So it comes up through the left, and we can pull it up all the way. So it comes up like that. And then we want to get this top section of the small horseshoe. We want to have that come through the long piece. So let's have it go through. And it can take some wiggling and stuff, but eventually it comes through. And now what we want to do is have this long piece follow the contour of the smaller horseshoe around the notch, and then it will go inside of this horseshoe. So basically have it go underneath this ring. So we can follow the contour, go under that ring, then back up and around, and now we can have it just drop into the horseshoe. And when it does that, you can see it's now in this horseshoe, but it's tangled up with this guy. And that's kind of what makes the puzzle. So now we have to undo the tangle, which is really easy. You can just lift that around and then have this come through like that. So now the puzzle's kind of separated into these three sections. And now we can kind of just ignore the big horseshoe. So we don't even have to look at it. So let's just not even look at it. And we want to have this long piece come out just the exact same way we came in. And so we can have it come through here, follow the contour around that ring, and then we can have it come out through here. There we go. It's come apart, and now the ring falls out. And yeah, we've solved the puzzle. So anyway, I made that look really easy, but I'm telling you, this was very challenging. So let me now put it back together. Basically get the ring in, and now we just do everything in reverse. First we get the small horseshoe through this, the small horseshoe comes through the long piece. Then we follow the contour to put the long piece inside the horseshoe like that. So now we're back to here. Then now we want to make it tangled. So the way we make it tangled is we have the long piece go over and get it in between the big horseshoe like that. And then we have the big horseshoe come up over the long piece like that. So this is the tangle we needed. And then we can raise the long piece up but we want to keep this big portion of the horseshoe to the right. So that comes up like that, and that goes up through the top part of the little horseshoe. And then we can take it out of the little horseshoe like we were, and then out through, once we're out through here, we have to remember to put the big portion of the little horseshoe through the long piece with a little wiggles. And now we're basically back to solved because this all falls apart like that. And anyway, that's the whole puzzle. And the way it's supposed to come, I believe, is it's supposed to come in like this. So you basically put the long piece up through the right ring and have it rest right on the notch here. And then you can hold it by this top piece up there and it should stay without falling. So it should stay like that. So there we go. So yeah, that's the best ever puzzle. And yeah, it's really cool. It's really challenging, really fun. Not too much more I can say about it, except for it's very cool, and I really like this puzzle, and I'm probably going to want to find a couple more of these tavern puzzles because they're super high quality and super fun and very challenging. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you guys find lots of puzzles under the tree. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a happy holidays and a wonderful new year. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and of course, have a great day.